Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today we're going to make some really fun and easy to make embellishments. So let's get started. I'm going to be adding a few things. I pulled out some of my scrap papers and then I went through some of my paper packs to see if there were some interesting colors I could use. So I've got all of these just to give you an idea of what I'm working with here. And so I may be cutting some up into small pieces, and some of these you may have seen in other projects. So you always got scraps that you can use. I'm also going to be using, let's see if you can see these real good. These are some stickers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I might add some of these to them. You've probably seen these before. I've used these in other projects. Add some sparkle. And these are really pretty too because they have messages on them, and some are shaped like gift tags. And I just thought the colors were really pretty. So I just went for whatever caught my eye and just pulled them all out. And I'm probably going to be adding some messages to them. I've got some little word messages that I might be adding to it. So this is just kind of going with whatever it looks like. If it looks good to me, I'm not going to think about it. Now this shape right here came from my stamping block. I really thought that this was such a cute shape, and this is actually my Inka Dinka Doo stamping block. And this did come in a set, but I really like the shape of this one. I thought it was really just a nice shape to work with. And so I've got some pens out too. So the first thing I'm going to do is start by covering some of these. Let's see. I think this one looks really nice. I'm going to start with this first. And I'm just going to use my, nothing fancy, my crafter's tape. And this is some of this cardboard from the cereal box that I'm using. I probably could have just covered it on that other side. But I'm just covering one side because I'm going to more than likely stick this on something. I'm going to use it for another project. So I'm just trying to challenge myself to make more embellishment so that I have a lot. And it'll help me use up some of my scraps because I've got a lot of scraps. I'm trying to savor my paper, so I'm cutting really close to the edge here. Okay, and look how pretty that is. Just covering that just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some more papers, and I'm going to get all of these covered, and that'll save time. And then I'll come back and then we'll start decorating them. Okay, so this is what it looks like all decorated, and I really like it. I'm going to just outline this one with a little bit of black around the outside. And so look how pretty that is. And so if you want, you can do this to all of them. I'm going to start with this one and see how it goes. Okay, and see how that just gives it a little bit of a border. And I may do the other ones, I'm just not sure yet. Then I'm going to look at some of these stickers. And I really like the way these look. And they've got flowers on them too. How pretty that is. And these would look nice because they actually are plastic on the front also. And if I wanted to, I can take my words. Let's see. See, I've got these small words. I can actually just take this and frame it just like that. So I'm going to just frame that around there, and it sticks on really nice. And I'm just going to cut this out. And that is absolutely adorable. Let's see which one I want to use this on. I'm going to kind of use, I like this, but it doesn't stand out as much with that yellow, but on here it stands out. And it has believe, amen. This one looks pretty on too, but I'm going to put it on this one. So I'm going to have to put some glue on here. And I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. I told you these were quick and easy. Not much thinking to do on this. Just going to put this right here. It just looks fun. See, now I'm going to take some of my little embellishments here. And I actually have some sequins. Okay, let's put some sequins on there to brighten it up. See, I just picked out a bunch of sequins here. Let's see, I'm going to put something that won't blend in too much. I'm going to put one of these sequins on here. It's this purplish one. Somewhat of a purple one. Let's put one here, maybe over here too. And see, this has enough on it that you don't need to use a whole lot because it already has like all of the background that is really pretty on there. So you don't have to do so much with it. Add a few sparkly things to it. And then if I want to put a flower on there, I think a flower would be nice. Let's see what we can find. So I do have a flower. I'm going to pour out some of my flowers here. That way I can see everything. So I've got purple. See, I've got a little bit of, yeah, I got a little bit of purple on here. Let's see. No. That one looks cute. It's real bright too. Let's see. And these are some pre-cut flowers that were given to me by one of my crafty friends. Well, something like that. I don't want to cover up the believe area there. And Cinnamon is in the room with me tonight. Yes, he is. Yeah, I'm going to put some of this. I'm going to give this a middle here. These sequins. See, remember, I don't want these to be matching. I don't like my stuff to match like perfectly. And I'm using my hands here. And so this is what we have so far on that one. See that? Okay, so let's put that aside. And I might end up going back and adding something else to it. I think I am going to add something to it right now. I might as well go ahead and put the stitching on because I already know how I am. Oh, let's put some white. I'll use the white one. See how that works. And this has a little bit of a curve to it, so it's different than what I normally work with, but I really love the way this is shaped. So if you see some kind of shape around the house, I bet you can find a bunch of things that just have this cute shape around it. Right, and if I want to, if you want, you can go in and put other things around this. You can put in your own little artwork if you want. Just have fun with it and make it your own. I put my own little squiggly lines in there. So it's just up to you. You can enhance some of the artwork that's already there. This is just one of those things I love doing because it's just, I don't have to think about it too much. You can make up your own rules. Crafting is one of the things where you can actually make up your own rules. Yeah, and so I just went in a little bit just to bring out that deeper black in there. I'm going to leave that alone, but I'm going to go around this outside of this right here. See, and you can keep going with this. Okay, so that's what we got so far. Okay, and on to the next one. So let's see what we want to do. This already has a lot of sparkly stuff on there. I love this paper. This is the Heidi Swapp paper that you see me use possibly if you saw one of the other videos. And I love the way that looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a border. Hey, may as well go ahead and do it, right? And you could also decorate these with washi tape too. I think washi tape would be nice. So much you can do with these. And let's see. I'm going to add something like this to it, especially because it has the butterfly too. Actually, I like this believe though. This believe is really pretty. Let's see. That might just work right in the middle there. And so that has stitching around it, which is probably what drew it to my eye. And so of course, if that has stitching on it, I'm just going to put some stitching right around these flowers on here. Just in certain places. So I'm just skipping over the flower because I still want the flowers to kind of really stand out. That looks pretty. I like that. Yeah, let's see if I can find something to go on here. I'm really liking these really bright flowers. Let's see. I'm trying not to pull everything out, but guess what? I want one of these. Yep, and then I'm going to stick a sequin in there. See if I can layer that. And once you get the hang of it and you just get into a flow and you have everything around you, you just grab it and go. So that's what I got so far. I'm really loving these sequins. They really, and these sequins are from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. They really kind of enhance your project. Let me use my tool here. I'm so used to using my hands. And so that's what we have so far in that second one. And you can add more to it. You don't have to be finished. Like right now, you can add, just keep adding stuff to it. Okay, let's look at this one. I like this because I see some of the words on here are just so pretty. says day by day praise, amen, blessings. So I can take one of these and I can actually highlight one of those words to make it, that'd be cute too. Just take one of the words and just highlight it. See, I think this one is going to work right here. Nope, not that one. This one right here. This one catches my eye. Just going to put it right around here, just like that. And that just gives it a little bit of dimension on there. Isn't that cute? From the Dollar Tree. Let's take one of the other flowers here. I like that one. I'm just going to put that in the corner here. And I'm wondering if I should highlight this. Let's see. Use one of my other papers and cut some stuff out here. Let's see. Cut this out right here. Nice pretty circle. And I'm just going to stick this right on here. So I can add whatever I want to my, and I'm going to outline this. I see I'm going to just probably outline all of them. But you don't have to do this when you do yours. And you could use other colors too. For some reason I like the way the black just really outlines that. Let's see what else I can add to this. Some of these. And these stickers are, I'm going to just put a little bit of this glue on here. Just in case. I'm actually going to add another one. I'm going to add one right here. These really come in handy. And I've got so many of these. Sometimes we hold on to stuff and it's like we end up not using them for like a long time. The papers, the scraps, what are we saving them for? We might as well create something fun. And so that's what I've got so far on that one. Add some stitching. You could add polka dots, it's just up to you. And if you hear the noise, it's the rain outside. We've got some heavy rain this evening here in Georgia. So I love crafting in the rain. Just creating a border around my sign here. Okay, and that's what we have so far. Real artsy. This would be nice on a journal cover. I really like this for a journal cover. Okay, we got one more to do. And this is from the Bow Bunny paper. I'm not sure, I can't remember which one it is, but I will list it below. That paper is awesome. I really love that Bow Bunny paper. I think it's the Faith collection possibly. And I really like this. Let's see what I want to do with this. I'm going to cut out the word courage on this one. And you could do anything you want with these. And that's not going to show up enough for me, so I am going to highlight that. Let's see, another piece of paper over that. Let's see what we can find here. I may end up making my own background on this. Something like that. I think that'll bring it out real nice. Just cut that off, and all I did is just cut a piece of paper, and I'm just going to put a little bit on here. See, I'm mixing up my patterns on here now. I'm getting pretty bold with that, huh? I think I'll put it this way. Yeah. Put it on here. Yep, and I'm just here having some fun. Let's get another one of these. Look at these. I had cut these out. This is actually a Dollar Tree stamp. There's a flower stamp that Dollar Tree had. It's a stamp set. And I had cut these out and was just practicing some coloring and stuff. So I think I'll use one of these on here. That blue one will go good. Kind of like that. Do like that. Make sure you can see this. See if I can find another one to put on there. Got a little bit of a purplish tone there, let's see. So that's what I've got so far on that one. And let's give it a border. I'm just going to do this, some squiggly lines like. Okay, and see, this is what I've had so far with the border around it. And I think I'm going to put some little dots on here. And I'm thinking of doing a little bit of stitching or something right around here. Just to bring out that sign just a little bit. That white kind of blends in on there, so I just figured I'd bring some of that out by just putting just a little bit of detail right around the border. And so just doing that little bit helps it a little. See how that, just that little bit. So I think I'm going to just do a few black dots in here. I don't know, the black dots against the paper. Just really like the way that looks. Kind of artsy, a bunch of stuff going on here. See if I can show you that. Just right in there, just a little bit of few dots close together. I'm going to make my little squiggly lines that I like to make, my little circles. So it's just all art. And then if you wanted, you can trace around the flowers. There's just so much you could do. And I think I might stop there. Let me just go in just along this right here. Just so that this stands out a little bit. Right there. Now let's just do it on here. Just right along here. Okay, and so that's what it looks like. I hope you can see that really good. Okay, and because I went around the others with the black, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on these too. Just because. And if you want, you can distress it. You can use some of the distress ink and just kind of go around these with it, just to give it a little bit of color if you want. And I could still do that. And sometimes I'll take a look at it like the next day and I'll be like, oh, it needs something else. And you can do that. You can keep adding to it. These will look great on a card, on the cover of a journal. Maybe you have a calendar or something, or you just want to make some kind of pretty sign to hang up. Put a magnet on the back of these. You know, I just love those one-word sayings. And so I thought these would be really pretty for encouraging. Easy to make. As usual, just have fun. If you see something and you like the shape of it, trace it and make something beautiful out of it. So I hope this inspired you. I'm going to sit here and make a few more. It's a great night for crafting, and I'll have more stuff to add. So go ahead and get your stash, get your pretty paper, all that paper you're saving, and just go ahead and make something. So please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you real soon. Bye.